everybody, it's Ashley here again, and this is my first video of 2016 that I am making for y'all. I have a pretty cool announcement slash, I don't know, whatever, for you guys. So I joined this group. If you watch, I believe it's Katey, but I believe her username is Katey and Family. I'll leave her link below. But I was watching her videos and saw last Thursday that she was posting videos of this, like with this group called Coffee Date Thursday, which is a bunch of YouTube moms, you know, just posting videos of themes each week. And I thought it was really interesting, so I kind of checked it out. I asked to join the group, and I joined the group, and so now I'm going to every Thursday be doing Coffee Date Thursday videos for you guys, and every week we have a different theme. So that'll be good. So this week's theme is hashtag Throwback Thursday, and it's all about, I guess, mostly just 2015 and really reminiscing on 2015, I guess. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today, and there's a lot of stuff that I want to cover, so I'm going to try to do it fast, but try to keep up with me, I don't know. So anywho, let's talk about resolutions, because I've not posted a resolution video. So I'm going to kind of talk about my resolutions this year as well as last year's and how they compare. So last year, I don't really think I made like an actual resolution, but it was definitely, if I did make one, it was like to lose weight and get back to my pre-baby weight, which was 115 pounds. And I did not get there, obviously. That was one of those resolutions that I was kind of like half-assing it and didn't really, I don't know, I guess, prepare for, and didn't really care if it happened or not. And then I like kind of took a step back and realized like just how big I'm getting. I'm not huge, I'm not like huge, like gross huge or anything, but I am significantly overweight, and especially for my height, I'm very overweight for my height. And for the past like 3 years, I've been trying to lose the weight that I put on after I had my daughter, and I just haven't been able to do it because I've been stuck kind of like in this funk that's like I can't lose weight because like my body is hard to lose weight for my body, you know, kind of, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like I've always like told myself, oh, it's really hard for me to lose weight, it's hard for me to lose weight. And I think like in this last year I've realized that it's not hard for me to lose weight, I'm just not doing it right because I'm not eating right, I'm not working out, I'm not you know, I'm drinking like a lot of soda and having a lot of candy and just putting a lot of bad things into my body, really like overusing portion sizes to where like I stuff myself that I'm like so stuffed I can't eat anymore. So I just wasn't doing it right, and I had this like little, I don't know, like cloud above my head saying like, you can't do this because it's hard for you to lose weight, when really it's not. I just need to really evaluate the things and get rid of things that I do love but that I know are not good for me. So that has been my resolution for like years and years. The last time that I got that resolution was in 2011, the year before I had my daughter, before I had my Kaylee. I got down to 115 pounds, which was my goal weight. I was about 135, and I'm 4'11", so 135 is pretty big for 4'11". So I wanted to get down to 115 at least, and got to 115, and I was progressively still losing weight and being healthier and eating healthy, and I was in color guard, and I was like, you know, working out like crazy and running around the field and, you know, doing all that fun color guard stuff. So I ended up losing a lot of weight, and I loved it. I loved the way I looked. I felt healthy. I felt like finally okay with my body. And although it wasn't like 100%, I was still like stuck in my head of, oh, I gotta lose this. I gotta like, my love handles are bad, or my back is bad, or under my bra, you know, like that spot right here under your bra that seems like nobody can ever lose that. So there were still some things that wasn't 100%, but I was down to the goal weight that I had set. And that was in 2011. It is now 2016. So I am making it happen this year, and there were two significant things that happened this year that really made me realize, wow, like I need to get this taken care of, because one, I just don't feel healthy. I know that I don't look good. I know that everybody says you should be comfortable in your own skin, which you should, regardless of your size, but I think, in my opinion, that is more like be comfortable with who you are. I am not comfortable with who I am. Well, I am like mentally, but like physically, I'm not comfortable with the way that I look. I don't like the way that I look, and I feel really insecure and unhealthy. So I want to change that. So it's nothing like, I'm not saying like, you know, don't be fat or fat people will suck or anything like that. I feel you guys, I feel you. But it's just, I personally don't like the way my body looks, and so I want to change it. But I really went through some struggles. I had a lot of family voiced opinions about my weight this year, and I had a lot of quote-unquote friend opinions about my weight this year, as well as like a significant time was one of Nick's friends made a remark about my body to him, and I really realized like, wow, I gotta get this under control. The second thing that happened was I watched my very first YouTube video that I ever posted, which is not public anymore, but I had just seen it and I was like, whoa, I forgot I posted this. And it was actually an accent tag. Wasn't like mommy related or anything, but I just facially and like my shoulders and my arms and everything like in that video, like I just looked and sounded so healthy, and like I just looked like I like felt good about myself. Whereas now it's like hard for me to make videos, and I think part of the reason it's hard for me to make videos is because I am bigger and I can see it in the camera. I know that you guys probably don't care as much, but I can see it, and so it really bugs me. But back then you could just tell that I was really a lot more confident just by the way I was talking and my voice and my attitude and my body language, and I was like, man, I want to be like that again. I'll probably insert a picture here. So those are my resolutions that I want to keep for this year that I had for last year, but didn't work out last year. So we're gonna make it happen this year. Other than that, I have really seen myself grow and mature, and I know that sounds really like cliche and weird and kind of like cocky to say, but honestly, like I am, okay, we're about to get real here, real talk people, real talk. I am an antagonizer, let me tell you, especially when it comes to social media like Twitter, Facebook, not necessarily YouTube, but Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Like, I'm such an antagonizer. I don't know if it's because I'm Italian and I got that heated blood, I don't know. But I have been, like, so my whole life, like, antagonized fights with my sisters, with my family, with my friends, with just everything. And, like, when people make stupid statuses on Facebook and I get super offended by them, super opinionated, and I will lash out and be like, oh, this is what's wrong with you, this is what's wrong with the world, blah, 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 whatever. And, like, go on and, like, really play devil's advocate on a lot of things, and then, just, I don't know, be really rude and mean. And I have actually seen myself this year, like, physically noticed, like, going through, specifically one time there was a girl that posted something about how teen parents are nasty and that we're all disgusting and stuff and we're ruining the world. I don't know what she said, something along those lines. And I was, like, about to comment on it, and and this was just a couple months ago, I was about to comment on it and, like, flip out and, like, just lay into her about, like, look at what everything that I've done, and, like, 90% of the people in my school that we went to school with, because I've known her since high school, that we went to school with have not accomplished half of what I have and half of what the teen moms that I know have, and blah, blah, blah. I was about to really get into it, and then I, like, stepped back and was like, no, that is not worth my time. There's no point in me posting that. She's not gonna care. She's still gonna have her same opinion. It's not gonna change anything. And I'm just gonna look like an idiot for flipping out on Facebook. Like, who cares? I don't ever see her. I don't, you know, like, hang out with her. I'm not like, she's like, didn't personally point me out. So what is the point? Like, that's just her opinion. And I was just like, yeah, keep scrolling. So I really saw myself mature in that way, along with, as well as with my family. I've had a lot of rough spots with my dad in the past, and one of my other New Year's resolutions this year was to really rebuild my relationship with my dad and my dad's family. They haven't always been the best, probably the worst. Out of my sisters and I don't know, I just have never really gotten along with them, and I really sided with my mom on a lot of things, and not that I still don't, but I'm learning to appreciate their opinions and respect their opinions and understand that this is not them like trying to attack me or attack my family or my sisters or my mom or my daughter or myself or anybody. It's not necessarily a personal attack. It's not like vindictive. It's not necessarily purposeful or hurtful. They don't mean it in a mean way. Sometimes things do come off that way. My parents or my grandparents on my dad's side are very blunt and very honest, which is good, which I do appreciate that. I like that because I like the honesty. But the more that I grow, the older I get, the more mommy experience that I have, I just feel like I can really appreciate different people's opinions and really sit back and understand, okay, like this is why they think like this is why they're doing this, and I know that it's like for this reason, they didn't mean it like this, they meant it like this, but you know, kind of like sorting out that gray area of where I'm really offended, but they really meant like something completely opposite. And that's going well for both my grandparents and my dad, so I'm really happy about that. I really don't want to spend the rest of my life, you know, fighting and in anger and hate and resentment towards my family, any of my family at that. So I'm really working on rebuilding that, and that's going great. So slowly but surely, Okay, so I'm gonna finish it up here with some big milestones that happened in 2015 and move along because this video is getting kind of long. So I'm gonna go kind of fast, but these are not big, I mean, they're not like real talky situations. So technically I graduated in 2014 from high school, but I got to walk in 2015, and that was probably like the biggest that I had. I like had finally accomplished everything, and I was just set and like, okay, now I'm really motivated for college and I can't wait and blah 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 whatnot. So that was great, being able to walk and have that closure of high school. I also started college in January of 2015 and have not had a semester off since. I went straight through the summer all the way into the fall, and I did learn some big lessons about school last semester. Had some big setbacks with that, but I've learned from that, and now I'm ready to move on from that and become a better student and a better listener, a better academic, I don't know how to say, academic achiever, I don't know. I'm like getting bright here, sorry. So I started college, I graduated, or got to walk in my graduation for high school, and there's getting some shadows, sorry guys. I got my CNA license, got my first big girl career job. I work as a CNA in the healthcare field. If you've been following me, you know that. And Katey turned 3. I moved across town, which was a good and bad thing. I got my first car, owned my very first car, but I also got into my very first car accident. So those were kind of a bummer, but then I got to own my second car, and Nick and I broke up. It was really towards the end a really unhealthy relationship. So we broke up, and I ended up getting with Derek, and I'm with Derek now. I still talk to Nick quite often, actually. We're really good friends. And I got some like crazy lighting in this video, guys, sorry. But anywho, I'm gonna wrap this up real quick because my lighting's getting weird and this video is getting long. But overall, 2015 was a great year, and I'm super excited for 2016. I'm glad to be back making videos. I'll be posting a Coffee Date Thursday video every Thursday, along with probably every week or every other week I'll be doing a personal video. Look out for a room tour that's coming soon, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!